Truth and a lie, quadratics number 2. A review of quadratics. Here are all the bits and pieces of what you see when you look at a graph. And remember, whenever we're solving a quadratic equation, we're solving for these zeros, these x-intercepts, or sometimes they're also called roots. So let's take a look at the first one. In this first one, it says zeros are equal to 4 and 1. We want to figure out which two are true and which one is the lie. Let's take a look at the graph first. Here are the roots. This first one, I know there isn't a number right here, but take a look at where 2 and 0 are. So where would this point land? 1. This is 1, so that's right, because I need zeros that are equal to 4 and 1. And the other one is 4. Okay, so this one's definitely true. Now I'm going to work out B and C to check and see which one of those is true and which one's the lie. Okay, let me factor this and see if it's going to be true. So first, I realize it doesn't equal 0, so I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. So I have x squared minus 5x plus 4 equals 0. Okay, now I'm going to factor it. This is a little bit too close. It's always okay to erase if you make a mistake because that is why we have erasers, right? So I have 4 here, x squared. How can I get 4 and get this negative 5? I know I could do negative 4 times negative 1. That would get me positive 4. And then I have negative 4x plus a negative 1x, or I can just write that as negative x. And when I add those two together, that gives me negative 5x. Okay, so here we go. X minus 4 and x minus 1. Set them equal to 0. X equals 4 and x equals 1. Now I'm going to try C. So I have x squared, so I know x times x is x squared, and I'm going to have 4. And I know that 2 times 2 is 4. And so that would give me 2x and another 2x, and these together would give me the 4x. So I have x plus 2 and x plus 2. Okay, so x plus 2 and x plus 2. So x plus 2 equals 0. So I know that the root is going to be at negative 2, and so that's not going to work. So this one has to be the lie. So we figured out B is true and C is the lie. All right, let's try another one. Try this next one. We're looking for 2 truths and a lie, where zeros are equal to 0 and negative 4. So let's start with the graph. Here is where I can find my x-intercepts. This is where my roots, or also called my zeros, are. So I see negative 4 is one of them, and 0 is the other. So now I need to figure out, this is my truth. Now I need to figure out whether A or B is truth or a lie, knowing that one of these is the same as this graph over here. So let's work these out. So with my quadratic equation, I need to do a little extra step because I have x plus 3 squared. So I'm going to use my area model. X times x is x squared. X times 3 is 3x. 3 times x, 3x, and 3 times 3 is 9. I can combine my like terms. 3x and 3x makes 6x. So I'm going to rewrite this x plus 3 squared down here. I have x squared plus 6x plus 9 minus 4 equals 0. So I have my 9 and my 4. So x squared plus 6x and a positive 9 minus 4 gives me 5 equals 0. So now I can start factoring this one. I'm going to start filling in my area model. I have x squared, I have 5, so I have x, I have x. So what times what gets me 5? That could also get me a 6. So I know 5 times 1 is 5, and 5x plus 1x, or we could just say x, that these added together are going to get me that 6x. Okay, so let's rewrite this. I have x plus 5, x plus 1. Oop, that should be an x. It's kind of sloppy. Okay, so equals 0, x plus 1 equals 0. So x is negative 5. And another root is negative 1. True or false? Okay, let's look at b. X plus 2 this time. So I have x plus 2, x plus 2. I know x times x is x squared. 2 times 2 is 4. I've got a 2x and another 2x. I'm going to combine these to get 4x. So x squared plus 4x plus 4. So I've rewritten this down here. Minus 4 equals 0. I just brought that minus 4 down. So I already see something interesting. I don't know if you see it yet or not, but I see a 4 minus a 4, which is 0. So I'm left with x squared plus 4x equals 0. So that might seem a little strange, but let's just do the math. Let's just work it out. So look at this. I see these both have an x in common, so I can factor this. How would that look over here? I knew that I had an x squared, and this is plus 0. I know that 0 times 0 is 0, right? Or 0 times anything is 0. So x times x is x squared, so I have a 0x, but I need a 4x. So when I combine these, I get 4x. I have x squared. So there's the inside. That's what I have up here. That's what I have up here. But let's look at the outside. That's an x plus 0 times an x plus 4 right over here. So that's what I'm left with up here, is an x and an x plus 4. So x equals 0 and x plus 4 equals 0. So here are my two roots, 0 and negative 4. Is that what we saw? We figured out that B is truth. B represents this graph, this parabola over here, and A is the lie. All right, now it's your turn for two truths and a lie. Get out your paper, get out your pencil. Determine which two of these are true and which one is the lie. We're looking for zeros that are equal to 2 and negative 3. Give your best effort, and when you're ready, use this short link to check your work.